Alright, we are on to Sortie 2, Elemental Enhancement Survival. Just to spice it up and not play the same shit all the fucking time, we're gonna use Valkitty. It's a little Valkitty Prime action. And since it's Elemental Enhancement, that's kind of the reason I'm bringing Valkitty, is we're just gonna I'm rocking an Eternal War build with her right now.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding
she's
this
also
ship for
carrying
supplies.
the
You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
Sorry, I gotta focus on Space Mom. She's telling me what's going on. I gotta focus. Otherwise I wouldn't know what to do, you know? It's the instructions, tutorials, and help that D gives us that teaches me how to play this game. I'm not even kidding. Did you see the I want to know how many of you out there were able to see the facetiousness in that, and how many of you were like, is this kid fucking nuts?
They've turned off
and actually thought that I was serious about that. So here's the whole point. Oh, I forgot I'm using I swapped to Naramon.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
We're running that same
will buy you more time.
brand new Kripath. Bam! We're really mad that we ran the other day. I was talking about how I recently redid all my saws as a result of the newer melee update and how that all worked out. Got them a lot faster, essentially. Well, long story short, more crits in a shorter amount of time, shit just dies that much faster. We are also running Helios with Deconstructor Prime for a Gladiator mod stat stick. So if you guys are unfamiliar with that one, that's a nice little side trick that you can equip a melee weapon on Helios only Sentinel that you can, of course. So you give him a melee weapon, equip the, come on, just fucking die, you stupid little camera. I don't understand why it's so complicated to kill a camera with a melee weapon. It seems like that should be easier. One of the things is that I'm not playing a loot frame, so I'm gonna actually have to watch life support for once. Yep, don't remember what it was before the watching life support thing. Oh, hitting cameras probably. And what the deal is with hitting cameras and melee weapons. Like, shouldn't you be able to just jump into the air and stab them? That doesn't make sense to me. It really confuses me on how that works. That it's like, nah, you can't do that, dude. It doesn't work that way. Oh, wow, you know what just occurred to me? Is that, watch this. Where are they? There they are. There's some. Look. No lockdown. Man. So I was running a solo Eidolon experiment earlier before I started up Sortie vids. And of course, for that, I swapped. Wow, nice little finisher there. Just a hit and a finish. Just swing, swing, fuck off. One of the general rules I like with survival is once you drop below 70%, hit a capsule. But you know, we're well below that at this point. Oh, that's too below. Hang on a sec. This is another thing. Like I was talking about the other day with the, you know, you're fucking invisible when you revive people. You know, in operator mode, void mode, all that stuff. Like, the same thing with life support capsules, the same thing with ciphers, the same thing with doors, locks, any of that stuff. Like, if your frame is gonna get murdered while you're sitting there for 4 seconds, standing there with the clicking the button, then pop out and do this for 4 seconds. You know, it's not a big deal. Requires,
Life support on the way.
I don't know, 1/8 of a second. I happen to be running Magus Repair. Still, thankfully, so at least each time I do it, I'm getting 3 hit points back. I mean, you know, not that she really needs it. The beauty of this Eternal War build is, well, I mean, for one, she's just straight jacked. I mean, it's, you know, through the roof. In terms of HP and armor, you can see, like, I was down to 200 and something HP, and I've since gone back up to 5, 6. Not even fretting. Up by the HP, I don't know if you see it, but that's our Gladiator set bonus. So we're up to times 11 on our Gladiator set, which is a pretty hefty balance, or bonus, rather, I should say, when you think about that. It's a lot of stuff, you know, to be stacking up. It's basically like running...
30-second warning.
Well, essentially I am right now running both Sacrificial Steel and Blood Rush.
Life support activated.
Which is why you're starting to see
Life support
red
incoming.
crits now and things of that nature. So we'll have many a time that I'll talk about colored crits and CC over 100 and the difference between diminishing returns and mathematics and all those kinds of crazy things that a whole slew. One of the downsides of a Corpus Sortie, or Corrupted Sortie for that matter, is that you do have to deal with nullifiers. So, in an instance like that, where my war cry just went away, that's my whole spiel. That's the only reason I'm still alive, is because of that, you know? Had I not put that right back on immediately, you know, I might be dead right now, and this would be a whole different kind of video, because this one wouldn't actually make it on mine. But instead, I am still alive, jumping around like a mad kitty, and as I had meant to say originally, I heard the blinky, like, you're dying thing, and was like, nah, I ain't trying to hear the blinky, you're dying thing. It's these guys, these little circle guys. I don't know what's up with them. I don't know where they come from, what makes them so immortal, and why, like, melee doesn't seem to touch them. I don't understand that. No matter what I have for a weapon, they seem to just walk right through it. It's just terrible. And, you know, if they're walking right through it. Wow, who rad procced me? Of all things to happen.
Another
A
life
rad
support
proc,
capsule is
like,
now available.
Random. I keep forgetting too, I'm playing
You are running
Valkitty
out
if
of time.
things... Oops. That's my own fault. I'm on it, don't worry. 2 minutes left.
Life support has been replenished.
Yeah, a whole shit ton of capsules. We're good. I mean, Valkitty's getting shot to shit while we stand there doing that whole capsule thing, but, like, that's okay. See, that's what I mean about those guys. They just sit there and fucking murder you. Alright, we're getting out of this stand in the center of the room and get shot by everyone. It wasn't a good idea to sit in that room in the first place. Here we go with the... Oh. Well... I am carrying a 7-meter range pole arm now, as opposed to... What was it that I had last time I was trying to do it? The bolt ace. That's slightly more complicated.
Life support incoming.
I will say that much. I didn't bother bringing another weapon other than my melee, because I'm playing Valkitty and on the Eternal War build, it was very much one of those like, what's the point? You know, why even bother? So when those nullifiers do show up, I don't have the option of like, all right, let me just switch to an automatic weapon there.
Another life support
Pop,
capsule.
pop, and take that bubble out of the way. Which would normally be the preferred option. Because I ain't really trying to get close to that dude while I'm swinging a big ass stick around. Which is essentially what this thing is. Big ass stick. There's another one of those finishers that just comes out of nowhere. So you can't shoot that dude's bubble. You gotta swing the stick and hope for the best. That is okay. We're good. First we kill you, then we kill you, and then we put that up. Now we do this. Look at that. Time left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extraction is available. I was basically just waiting to see which direction extraction is going to be in. Which is funny because in the time that I was wasting doing that, my war cry ran out. But oh, extraction is 2 inches away. It doesn't even make a difference. So that 10 minutes went by really, really fast. I guess Valkitty and slashing stuff in pieces with melee. You know, I've already spoken on how strong straight crit builds are, and that's, I mean, we play, you know, you guys have seen that weapon before. You already know it's not modded differently than it was yesterday. It's no different. It's just not on the same frame. That's it. So that's just Valkitty going to work with Eternal War instead, and just once she turns it on at the beginning of the level, and you start murdering people, if you got it modded right, it never turns off. It stays active the entire time. You run Guardian Grace. She's got armor and health up the wazoo. You're alive forever. She's a tank of death. And if you get close to actual death, as I was doing in that scenario, you transference out. Mage's Repair. That was what I was using as my heal there. You have lots of other options as well. I can't think of any of the other options off the top of my head. Whatever, that's the one I was using. Just Mage's Repair. Blubbity blubbity bloobity blah. I don't remember what the next sortie is. I think it's pretty lame too. Oh, it's Lure Rescue. So I might like fail that 50 times, and there might be like redo, 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 and 78 takes of that video. So that could suck. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It might be a 1-shot. It might be a 100-shot. Goodness. Gosh only knows. Alright. We will see you for part 3 of today's exciting journey through the path that is our way to Ananasa. Because we know it's going to be a fucking statue.